Hi folks, welcome to Barb Makes Things. Today is Fails Compilation Volume 3, though it's really just about one project, the CD Disco Ball.
Barb Makes Things!
I made my first CD Disco Ball back when our mailboxes were being inundated by AOL CDs. When I made it back then, the base was a styrofoam ball, which I quickly realized would melt if I tried to attach pieces with hot glue. So I did a paper mache layer first. This time, I decided to try not a $20 styrofoam ball, but a dollar store plastic inflatable affair. I could still do paper mache over it to protect the thin plastic surface from the hot glue. It should work. Problem was, I was rushing it. See, I was going out of town and I wanted to get some projects done before I left. I do have these weekly deadlines after all, so I try to be as efficient as possible, though sometimes you do cut corners a little too close. So I put like a layer and a half on the ball. More would have taken too long to dry for the time I had available. The other complication was that it worked for half the ball. I had already put several hours into cutting and affixing these CD pieces when... hiss.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
And the thin layer of phone book not only wouldn't protect the ball, it wouldn't hold up on its own. The next big hurdle came from trying to salvage it. I tried a balloon because apparently I had a balloon on me. But that wasn't gonna give me the right shape. Next, I made a run back to the dollar store and got a couple more balls, thinking I could slide another one inside. But apparently, the one I had started with was just a bit smaller than every other ball there. The others would not fit. So I acquired a bicycle pump and tried taping up the original ball and re-inflating it. No dice. Either my seal was no good or there was another leak. Okay, I thought, maybe I could use this pump to deflate one of the two big balls and then re-inflate it just to the size I needed. But that's not how these are constructed, apparently. Tape wouldn't hold the outside together and it made for a wonky shape anyway. There were a lot of ways I tried to save it, but it was just not gonna be salvaged. Finally, with much head desking, I admitted that I would have to start over. For the next one, I did 5 layers, figuring that if it wouldn't protect the ball enough, it could at least hold the shape while I attached all the CD pieces. I went back to my tried and true method of cutting CDs by putting them in hot water before using scissors, which works, and the hot water keeps them from splintering. But the process still makes for very tired hands because it's still pretty hard plastic. I packed up those still damp pieces in a cup and set them aside for a couple days until I had time to attach them. Of course, then I discovered that leaving damp CD pieces in a sealed container makes them get discolored at the edge.
This is 18 cut-up CDs. These are the usable ones. They are lovely. This is a hard-earned lesson in how to store your chopped up CD pieces.
So I experimented with different ways to cut them. The bandsaw was quicker but dangerous for very small pieces and kind of messy anyway. Heavy-duty snips were easier on the hands but limited in cutting depth. But the heat gun, win. Alex approves. Finally, I had success. And this disco ball is, 2 years later, still hanging from the ceiling at Crash Space. This was actually the first time that I really showcased my failures. I had to if I wanted to keep to my posting schedule. That's the video I had to work with. But I've also seen the value since then of showing your failures and not pretending that everything goes perfectly. Cat? Seriously, I go to record and it goes straight for the noisy thing. Solo! Because no maker has everything go perfectly all the time. We all have epic fails, and I think it does the community a disservice to just sweep them all under the carpet. It's also kind of funny in retrospect. If you like this video, share it with a friend. If you didn't, share it with an enemy. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I am so not calling it the compact disco ball. That would be wrong.
Make sure to take a look at some of my other builds and how-tos.
Don't forget to subscribe, and if you click the little bell, you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.